Have you ever wanted to play as the greatest nation of Liberia and take back the United States from the slavers? I know this guy have. So today I will show you how you can achieve your dreams by taking Liberia from Africa, taking back America from the slavers, colonizing Africa and enslaving them back. Haha, that's just a joke. We will form the ideal nation on this world with all the freedom and with all the working power. We will be #1 GDP and most importantly we will have the strongest army.
Nice.
We will play as the rightful owners of the Americas. And I know what you're thinking. No, it's not the Mexicans, not the United States of America, and definitely not the Indian territories. Well, could have been, but no. And not the Texan as well. We'll play as Liberia. It's an unrecognized power with a presidential dictatorship, and our president name is John Skirving, and he does speak beautiful English.
Well, thank you. It's such good English, such beautiful.
Right away, we're going to start reforming our government by adding the military in. We need to change some laws so it can serve better for the existence of our country. As you can see, although we are in Africa, we have a Afro-American primary culture because of our existence, and as you can see we have 58,000 fully acceptance in this nation. We have beautifully non-violent hostility, which means we are doing well, but we have, well, yeah, in a nation formed by the slaves for the slaves, a colonial exploitation would fit the best, so let's go for that. In Texas we don't have much chances, so I'll just add services and, well, we can't even lower government or military wages because we have none. Speaking of, I think it's time for us to build a military, because we need some expansion. Also, let's not forget the navy, because we will pretty much naval invade everyone. We don't have much buildings as this nation, but I'm just going to switch for the latest production methods with everything we have because we're in the American market, so we're not going to run out of things. And let's add some decrees, especially the military one. Technology-wise, we are not so behind because we were formed by the United States, basically. We need some society tax though. I usually go first with the stock exchange, but this time I'll go first with empiricism, then stock exchange, because we are already in the United States market. Then I'll go for military tech first, then with the production methods. Let's get better relations with some major powers in hopes that they will help us against our war for the United States, and let's get some better relations with the United States anyway. The ethics of exploitation. Yes, colonial exploitation is definitely morally correct. We will have some changes against the landowners, so before that, let's go for dedicated police to make them happy. And of course, after you invent the police, you need some racism, so let's go for racial segregation to add some racism into our beautiful country of Liberia. Our military and navy is ready, so we're going to pay a visit to our homie. the homie. Oh, and we invented racism just in time. We need now better laws. We can go for National Guard or we can go for professional early as possible. Yes, I think this will be much better because we're going to invade lots of nations. And now it's time to take our promised land, a land that was promised to us 3,000 years ago. Texas. What did you think I was going to say? If you did what I did and created 5 infantry and 5 flotillas, it's going to be enough for the early game. As you can see, I've taken Texas, so let's lower the wages for more money and try to incorporate Texas because we're going to need it. We are at war in Africa again, but I'm going to create some more colonies that are cheap because I will sell these colonies to the British for future agreements. And there we go, we've expanded our nation a little bit more. We need to switch from serfdom to homesteading, and we need to lower the power of the landowners. So for that, we're going to bolster the peasant movement and suppress the pro-slavery movement, although it doesn't align with the foundations of our nation. I'm trying to get some independent support from the Prussians, but they're very hesitant. I can't get an obligation too if they can help me for. Well, then I'm going to go for some Central American land because, oh boy, do I love Central America. Interestingly, Mexico decided to join them, so now I'm going to take my rightfully owned land, Mexican Texas, from them, and now I think I'm going to liberate Maya as well. Usually you get an easy war against Mexicans. If you just invade down here, they're going to pull their troops so you can push from Texas. I'm trying to get an obligation from a major power. The UK didn't want it, so I'm trying with the French. If I give them a company monopoly, Yes, they're going to accept it. I'm going to try to use this obligation against the war for US. Speaking of, never forget to industrialize a little bit. We have only one construction sector, so we're going to build only the necessary ones. So I'm going to go for paper mill, and then I'm going to go for a tooling workshop, then maybe some farms. We are expanding our Central American land a little bit more because we are definitely the rightful owners of these lands. Oh, finally we passed homesteading. I was very afraid we were going to fail for that. Now let's go for some religious schools in our dictatorship. Here's the thing that always happens to me. Whenever I play a nation, I feel like the AI always tries to stop me. So the French are against the British and the Ottoman here, but they now had an agreement, investment right agreement with the Americans. Interestingly, they have very good relationship with the Americans. I mean, look at America. They are basically the most loved country by everyone, even Russia and the UK. But I'm not going to rant about that now. Let's switch from autocracy because we don't want to be a dictatorship anymore. We want this land to be the land of freedom. So we're going to go for landed voting and we're going to give freedom to every single person living in our land. Look at this. The French had an alliance with the Americans. I'm not even making this up. The French had an alliance with the Americans. Well, Spain is the only nation that is able to oppose America, so I think I'm going to try to... Yes, I think we can get a support independence from them if you owe them an obligation. I mean, how convenient it is that Spain is the only nation that is opposing the United States. Let's expand a little bit more in Central Asia. Central America, not Central Asia. Why would I expand in Central Asia? I'm trying to get a support independence from the British, but this game they're just opposing me with all their might. So I'm just going to try to get at least an obligation from them. Again, at this point, UK should be supporting you, but this game they just love America for some reason, and yeah. We just passed interventionism. This is great. Our industry can now expand even further and more. We need to switch off from our foundational laws. So instead of going slavery ban, we're going to go for legacy slavery to lower the power of landowners. I think it's time for us to go against the United States of America to get some land from them. They have lots of battalions, but we have some tricks in our hand. Yeah, too much infamy. I don't think I'm going to go for more lands. Yeah, I think I should be enough now. No one joined them, I don't want too much infamy so people hate me, so I think this is going to be enough. The trick is called naval landings. Yep, you naval land all around without stopping and they will fail. After a couple of failed attempts and restarts, we've managed to capitulate the United States. Now we are going to try to disassemble these land navies. For some reason the United States Navy happened to be in my military. If this glitch or bug ever happened to you, all you have to do is just get to the naval base, find it, and go down here, find the army, and then just press this button to delete it. I'm going to give this guy a leadership so I can get a new person from exile. Oh, Nightingale, yes, there we go. This lady is a person that will accept every single culture, just like we do in our nation, in our beautiful nation. So in order to support multiculturalism, I will invite her and try to get her to rise to power. Prussia is very small and Austria loves us very much for some reason, so we're going to get a support independence from them. Yes, there we go, they accepted it. Also from the Ottomans, I think we can get a support independence. I mean, it's not much, you know, the Ottomans are not that much. Maybe we can get some states, no? Money, maybe? Perhaps, no? Well, it's enough. I'll just ask for... Yeah, I'm not going to ask for anything. I'm just going to get their independence support. That's all I need. Well, it's time to ban slavery and form a beautiful democratic nation that accepts everyone. Plot a coup? Oh no! Just as we were getting democratic. So, what should I go for? John Russell. He's a modernizer, so I think I should keep him. The coup, oh, it happened, and we will owe an obligation to Spain either way. John Russell may become our leader, and landowners will get 30% group political strength. And the other one, either way, they're going to get political strength, so I think Joe Russell is the best one. Well, yep, John Russell it is. I think our democracy run was not that successful. Basically means that we're back to square one. Also, the slavery ban was failed because we had a coup, I think. Well, it makes sense. Now at least let's switch from mercantilism to free trade. Just because we had a coup, I'm going to attack America because, well, there is one nation that is famous for having coups in other nations. No one joined them, this is great news, so I'm going to raise up my conscripts as well, and it's going to be a fast and easy war. There we go, we won the war and we have a Liberian-Prussian Treaty of Commerce and Navigation. I think, yes, we are going to become recognized by Prussia. And now we are a great nation with our friend New Africa. We also needed the peasant a little bit, so we're going to build what we're famous for, coffee and cotton plantations all around the world. Finally, we're back at being a non-dictatorship, and hopefully we're going to get better laws very soon, very quickly. Next step should be banning the slavery, but not yet. We're going to wait a little bit, and then we're going to go for it. The opium masses, you can't make this up. Oh, come on. I mean, come on, lore accurate, it would only make sense to go for it. We're going to attack New Africa, we're going to take our rightfully owned lands. So let's see, yeah, these two land, well, most of the land have Afro-Americans, a lot of population. So I think we should completely annex New Africa. Don't let it fool you guys, we have very good GDP because we are still an American protectorate. We didn't leave their market, but we're building our economy. Now we're going to build our first company, we're going to create our first company, we're going to give them some rights, there we go. And we're going to be prepared when we leave the American market, it's very important. We're going to take a big hit economically, but it's time for our independence from the Americans. I believe we have a fair amount of support from Austrians, Prussians and many other nations, so let's see how that goes. Okay, what the hell, the UK joined the Americans. Not only I wasn't able to use any of my obligations, they decided to side against me. I believe this requires a restart. After a couple of restarts, I managed for UK not to join against me and we were able to gain our independence. Our market, as you can see, took a giant hit, so we need to fix this a little bit more. Again, I wasn't able to use any of my obligations because French were their allies, so I couldn't asked them to join with me, and the UK was just basically always siding with them. It took a long war, but because we didn't have any war goals on them, they capitulated fairly easily. Now we need to fix our port and convoy issue because we are a nation that is stretching across Africa, Central America and North America. We need a lot of ports and convoys, obviously, and we need to fill them with people, which is a big problem for me. Anyway, I believe we're going to be able to fix it. It's time for us to expand a little bit more in Central America. I don't even know why. I feel like Liberia should own these lands. It always feels right when you conquer Central America in this game for me. I don't know why. We just came out of a dictatorship, we are paying our debt and we are a free nation now. So it only makes sense for us to switch to technocracy. If you cannot find the connection between there, just question yourself, not me. What's this? The Dutch want an alliance? That's interesting, but no. Spanish, I'm going to withdraw. We're done with you guys. Prussia, withdraw. And Ottomans, withdraw. We're done, guys. You need to understand, I am free now. I don't need you anymore. So in order to fix my economy, I need more ports. In order to get people into ports and railways, I need to subsidize them. But when I subsidize them, I crash my economy. We are in a loop that is not going to be able to fix easily. So for now, I think I'm going to stop subsidizing and see how that goes. Honestly, we need more universities as well. We need more technologies as soon as possible. So I'm going to get every state one university for more spread. It's been 40 years and we've got pretty much all the good laws here, but it's been very, very boring because we cannot attack anyone. It's a small nation. I keep crashing the economy, so I have to restart, and I play on Iron Man, so I don't get to save a lot. And I think it's... Okay, I felt real bad and I'm back. I think I can fix this economy and fix this gameplay. Let's get some new techs and new buildings. We need a giant army. We need more army. We need to spend at least 5% of our... And yeah, let's get some government buildings to fix our deficit with bureaucracy as soon as possible. If we can get people to work in it, honestly. So, Britain, would you like an alliance? If I give you Congo, any states, anything, I can owe you an obligation. Honestly, Britain, why not? Well, they're cautious. Maybe it will be fixed if I wait a little longer. So yeah, let's also queue up some buildings. What's this? Mosque of Jannah. Is this a wonder or something? Where can I build this? Oh, Eastern Mali. Okay, it's a special thing, and it gives 20 urbanization and more taxation. Let's go for it, yeah. Speaking of special things, let's go for a skyscraper and Panama Canal as well. We can also build more tooling workshops because we have lots of peasants in these lands. I will go for a Congo colony because, well, just because I can, honestly. Oh, I forgot to build trade centers. So yeah, let's put some of them because we need to open up the market. I will also build some more railways, but you know, our infrastructure is really bad. I need to subsidize these railways and ports, but the economy will crash. I need to find a way to fix the port and railway problem. I will build more, but I need to fix the problem. Also, let's get some more government administrations. I think technocracy served us well, but now we need to switch off to something more universal. Before we run into bankruptcy, I will build as much construction sectors as possible so I can expand. As you can clearly see, we have insane amount of railways, but no infrastructure at all. Now I will go one by one and I will subsidize the most important railways and ports because we need the infrastructure. I need a lot of lead, and lead happens to be in Nigeria, but I cannot attack Nigeria because we have good relations with Sokoto. But I can go for a regime change in Sokoto, and after that I can add the conquer states to get out Nigeria. There we go, we've got leads, and let's go for lead and iron. I'm going to build up all the things in Nigeria because, dude, I mean, look at this, it's beautiful. Also, let's see, North Cameroon, nothing. Okay, just wood, that's enough. Look at this building queue. I queued a lot of government and construction sectors. Let's take Togo off and then I'll put the construction sectors in front. We also need to expand our real industry, which we should go for some steel more in our American land. We have lots of peasants, so we can put them into work here. Some companies might be useful, but I'm looking for something really good companies. I need some. We don't have that much. Well, the automotive is really good, so I think I will go for that at one point, but not now. We also need to expand our military a little bit because we're going to go into war with the United States soon, and for some reason they are still very strong. So yeah. Oh, what's going on? Oh, United States attacking me? Wow. I was going to attack them, but this is much better than I was expecting. So just because the United States attacked me first, I get a free war goal on them, which means that I get something for little to no infamy. The land still requires infamy, so I may go for something else, but let's check the land first. After careful consideration, I think I should go for some money. I mean, look at this! 160k for nothing. I will also call my beautiful ally Prussia into war. I mean, they're very small, they haven't been able to form the Germany, but I'll call them anyway. Oh, the French decided to join, so that's good news. So, Suez is finished, so I can get it from the no, wait, the Russians? Russia owns Suez? Okay, that's interesting. So, I will make an offer to the Russians for Suez. I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah. The French joining the war is actually really good news for us, so we can connect our land in Africa, as you can see, which is going to lower our requirement for convoys. We could go for Volta or Ivory Coast. Both require a lot of infamy though. I don't even know why that's a thing, but which one should we go for? We don't have that many maneuvers, so we need to be clever how we use them. I could also go for liberation of some North African colonies of France to lower their power. Which of these states would hurt the most the US if they lose them? I think I'll go for New England and the one in Pennsylvania. I think I should go for. Alright, let's go for the conquer of Volta, and so we connect our lands. We will get a infamy hit, but that's okay. Then I will liberate. I think I'll go for New England first, and then yeah, let's go for Hodenies, and then I'll go for New England, and I think that should be enough. We still have some maneuvers left. Let's go for nationalization, why not? Let's go for nationalization. We have 100 buildings to nationalize from the US. You know, when you play a Paradox game, it doesn't matter which one you play, whether you play CK3, EU4, HOI4 or this game, you can always naval invade and win against major powers. That's what we're going to do again. Minus 40%? It's alright, they're not going to defend California. You see what I'm talking about? They're not going to defend the US soil, so we can just push forward and take them down. Meanwhile, let's see if Russia is willing to sell us Suez. I highly doubt that, but let's see. The Russian Sina, yes. Would you like to sell it to me if I just basically do everything you want? I guess not. Well, at least I tried. Let's see if we can get them to Oh, the French capitulated. Alright. Did I get the land? Oh, I did get the land. Wow. Interesting that they capitulated. The US accepted the peace deal, which will mean that they will pay us 150k per week. That will also crush their economy. Speaking of economies, which company should I go for? This one looks like a fake Krupp company that has like steel guns and everything in it, but I need something. I need to go for this land in Paraguay, but I don't have any land in South America. Maybe it's time for some South American colonies. Speaking of colonies, I think I need my own power block. So the US has Supreme Alliance. It would only make sense if I have the Black Supreme Alliance. There we go. Holy hell, what was that color? That's just too black for my liking. I always forget that my people are opium addicts, so what's a better place to get opium than Persia itself? So let's go for a protectorate Persia, because nobody has it and it's low infamy. Trying to fix this economy is really hard. I mean, look at this. We are missing 3,000 engines and we're #1 producer by holy hell, huge margin. We're also missing groceries and we're #2. Oh my god, Great Britain, what are you doing, man? I think it's safe to say we can now expand towards South America. So I'm going to go for asking power block and investment rights down here, and they're willingly accepting it. Wow, interesting, but we will go for it. We also have huge demand for a consul republic in our nation. Luckily, I have some other plans. My plans include this guy who has some funny ideas and ideologies. There we go, we add them as an aviator, we can grant leadership, and as you can see, our previous trade union guy was a little shady. And in Liberia, we don't like shady people. As an African nation, does it count as a colonization or resettlement that we're doing here in the Oh, what's this? America is attacking us again. They want another round. Wow, they never get to learn, do they? Well, this time I'm going to ask for some more money then. Let's see how much we can ask for. Holy hell, we're going to crush their economy. We've also got this achievement for full acceptance, and let's say for now. It's pretty much the same war again against the French, and this time Austrians also joined the United States, so I'm going to add some more liberations. Also, I think this time I'm going to take the last remaining land of the French, Ivory Coast. Yeah, we've got so much infamy. And I'm going to liberate, I think, like French Senegal as well, to hurt them the most. I need to hurt them as much as possible. Luckily, the French are in another war against the British. And as you can clearly see, ladies and gentlemen, you can always do this tactic. And I'm going to invade them again from California. Works every time, works like a charm. I mean, I don't even know what to say. The fronts have merged now, so I'm going to invade the United States from another part, this time from their capital. We have been atheists for about 10-15 years. It's time to switch back to total separation because we need religion. Also, we're done here, so I'm going to go and naval invade Austria so we can cap them. Also, I need to help the Prussians. Look at them. Okay, I think Austrians heard the news that I was arriving and they capitulated before I even arrived, so I'm going to direct my army to France now. Okay, United States capitulated, there we go, we're going to pull all our troops to Europe now. What's this? What's going on here? Is this a French army here, left in the United States, and they're trying to attack me from behind? What's going on here? And the French also capitulated. There we go, beautiful. Joining the scramble for Africa. Okay, this is interesting. That means we are becoming an African colonial nation, but we are a nation from Africa itself. How does that work? California, let's get you into my power block and you will owe me an obligation as well. Let's see, Oregon, let's get you also into our power block. There we go. What else? Who else would like to join my power block? The Black Supreme Alliance, the best power block on Earth. There we go, we've got the total separation, and as you can see we are number 2 GDP, number 1 in GDP per capita. We're developing very fast, we need more electricity. Holy hell, look at this, we need 1.9k and we only have 108 electricity. So let's get some power plants here in Georgia. The United States decided to support Bolivia against Peru, who is in my power block. So I wonder if I join Peru, will our treaty end? Against the United States, I can't add more money transfer from the States, so I don't think the treaty will end between us. So I can ask for something else to join this war. I think I'm going to ask for Oklahoma to join this war, so I can fix our borders, and also I can teach the United States another lesson. We've had multiculturalism for a very long time now, and our people crave for some racism. Yes, in Liberia. They want racism now. There we go, Bolivia capped. Now I will divert my troops to other places before the United States actually capitulates. For some reason they're still in the war. I can't invade them now, but they will cap soon. And they will accept my peace deal. There we go, finally. And now we have beautifully looking borders here in the States. You know what, it's time for some expedition to Antarctica. I will send my best man. One was explorer, which one was it? Oh, there we go, James. You are going to explore Antarctica. Godspeed, my friend. Ooh, there we go. Here's my favorite law that I want to pass, but someone is against it, so I should do something about that. Ooh, what's this? Oh, what happens if I do this? I don't know, but we'll see. I have the Panama Canal, I have the Suez Canal, and now I get the industrial ports. We are truly an oceanic nation. Patriotic reconciliation, Wyatt Meacham. Who the hell is this? So, with the nation under attack, Wyatt Meacham has offered his services to the country, once drove him into exile. Are we under attack? Blood thinks he can trick us into coming back to the nation that he's been exiled. Landowners are not even here. Get out of here, man. Let's see this event, missed the mark. 50% chance for minor progress, which would lead us to success. There we go, finally. We've done it. Homecoming. We've finished the Arctic exploration as well. We are truly the greatest nation on Earth right now. What? Prussia sided with Liberia. Alright, Prussia. Thanks for the support. You weren't invited. Okay, we've taken a lot of Africa, we are bordering Egypt and Tripolitania, we need to take Sokoto, and there's also one nation here that was formed for some reason called Eevee. Sounds like an anime effect. It takes 5.6 infamy to take them. Also, Netherlands has this ivory coast here and I want to buy it from them. Let's see if we can actually get them to sell these lands for me, because you know it looks disgusting and I also just want to have good borders, so I'll try to give them some goods. Okay, I'll give you some non-colonization Indonesia. I'm not even interested there, and I think we're going to give you money. Okay, this should be fine. We're giving them pretty much everything just for 2 lands, and let's see how that's going to work out. There we go! We made an agreement! That's perfect! We actually bought this land, I forgot this part, but it's okay. Now I'm going to go for some South African colonization as well. We have to go for Zulu because Gaza is under British occupation right now, so let's go for Zulu and see how that works out. Ah, there we go! My ideal nation is slowly forming. And now, let's put you to the leadership. And finally, liberal movement, you need to be suppressed. Ah, Prussia sided with me again against Zulu. Thanks, but you weren't invited. I can't attack any of these nations, Transvaal and Orange, because they're having a revolt in them for some reason, and it's not proceeding. I'm going to take Sokoto out, 25 infamy, that's heck a lot, but I don't care anymore, and I need good borders. I mean, look at how much we've succeeded, guys. We have 86 million population with 400 peasants left. We have 631 million GDP and we're number 1. Now, we need to make our country even better, so we're going to switch to some different kind of governmental body, you know. We'll see how that goes on. We have some chance for it, so let's see. The Belle Epoque, isn't that a French thing? Why did I get that? For those who don't know, Belle Epoque is an achievement you get with the French if you lead the GDP and you have highest technology spread, I think, or innovation spread. So it's interesting that I've got it, but I did get it. So the liberal movement is having a revolution in my nation, and I'm currently about to pass single party state. So. And Transvaal actually backed down. Wow, mightier than the sword. They backed down, so okay. They backed down to an annexation, which is interesting. And we have it. We have the best law in this game. We have the single party state, and this is getting closer to my ideal nation. I will try to get everyone into the government. Prussia decided to side with me again for some reason. Thanks, Prussia, but you weren't invited. And oh, Orange backed down to annexation. Okay, that's good. It's time to reinvent racism. I'll go for racial segregation now, but we could go for ethno-state anyway. Now that we reinvented racism, we need to get better police, so let's go for militarized police and get closer to my ideal nation. What do we have here? Oh, national anthem, even better. I wish I could go for secret police for my ideal state, but no one supports secret police for some reason, so yeah. Ah, there we go, we have militarized police force. And we also got an achievement for that. Let's see what the achievement is. Pass a single state military police and outlaw dissident. That's it. We've got the best laws. We are the ideal nation. Let's check what we have. We are number 2 in prestige because, I mean, you cannot get close to Great Britain in this game. Look at this, almost 10k prestige, double amount. But GDP wise, we are much better. We are actually number 2 in GDP per capita. We can't get past Schwarzburg, which is very close to us, but we can't get past them. Yeah, we're doing basically good. 23 SOL. We are number 1 in SOL. And we are almost leading by 2 points to our closest rival. So our population is 99 million right now. Our government is Director Republic. Yes, it's a republic. And we have some fun ideologies in our nation. As you can see here in our armed forces. Our laws are as seen. We have single party state, we are a presidential republic, we have racial segregation, although we could go for ethno-state. But, well, we didn't go for it right now. I don't know why, it wouldn't be much more fun. We have appointed bureaucrats, professional army, national guard. I wish we could go for secret police, but we cannot. We have military police force, homesteading, registered taxation, and my favorite outlaw, dissent. This is like probably my favorite law in this game. We have slavery banned, and that's it. We are reaching all the way from North America to Central America, to Africa, to South Africa. Even we have some colonies in South America. Actually, even Sinai, we have the Suez Canal. Honestly, wasn't that much fun to play this nation, but it's been about 8, 10, 12 hours, so I think that's enough. It's time to go.